It's the Elden Bully here. I'm back. As the title says, I'm back on my bully sheet. and yeah, no, I missed you guys in Elden Ring PvP. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a little bit more forward as far as in my approach and just say I am rusty as hell. I have not picked up a base game Elden Ring in a minute. This is literally me. I'm just I have night rain brain, as they say. You know what I mean? Uh, but I'm pretty sure it's like riding a bike. You don't forget. Uh, but yeah, I'm hoping for the best as far as in these invasions. Sometimes I do remember myself kind of sitting around and hoping to get an invasion or whatever have you. But I feel with the recent boom of Night Rain, we'll probably see a good amount of people returning to the base game just to get a feel for like what they're in for. Maybe they get really hooked with the idea and the play style. I gotta tell you guys, uh, being being hooked on Night Rain for such a long while, right? Cheers. Um, and coming back to Elden Ring, um, given that I'm barely like I haven't scratched the surface compared to like what I usually do, and I'm still finding myself clicking L3 to run speed. I shouldn't be doing that because I have a lot of my victories that I've been able to achieve in the game as far as in Elden Ring. I feel like I get that W mostly because I'm so accustomed to the way of playing in base game Elden Ring. So I'm not always sprinting. Most of the boss fights I do end up holding the sprint button, not clicking the speed run button. If that makes any kind of sense. Um, but I'm just gonna do my best, pay close attention, and I'm pretty sure I'll achieve some level of success. I like to take off those things because sometimes you'll touch them and you'll regret it. Oh, wow. I think I see them in the distance. Oh, whoa, whoa, this thing seems to go around? The chariot? Oh, I swear I heard it. No, it's just a fire. I'm just paranoid because I know the chariot's usually in this area. I feel like they're gonna fog wall me. Oh well, if they do, they do. Oh well. Something that I gotta get used to as far as returning as an invader. And that is just a consequence of another thing that I remember is just the setup that I have as far as in picking up.
Hey!
Ooh, scary. Aw, really? Fog walled me. I was trying to be nice. I saw at least two wizards, I think. At a glance. Could be wrong. We'll see. We'll keep it rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus. Hey, yo, what's good, Scar? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, I'm just chilling. What's up today? Oh, today is just another day. I'm just back on Elden Ring. I'm not playing Night Rain today. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll play Night Rain in a little while. Who knows? But I want to get a few invasions done. It's always fun. I had a blast last time I was here. Kind of where I got, made my name. And I'm just trying to return and see what I can do. But welcome. Alright. Well, a lot of this time you're gonna just spend listening to me going on and on. Here we go. Invading another world. Let's rock and roll. Oh yeah. My approach has to be a lot more methodical. I'm not saying something. Oh, fog walled me right away. Do you stream at a specific time? Nah, not really. I mean, usually in the later afternoon. It's rare that I stream during the early hours, but there is that rare case. But right now, I don't have a set schedule. Kind of free gaming it, seeing what times work for me. But maybe on like a Monday, Tuesday, those days I usually find myself a little bit more free. Heck, I'm trying to make more time in my schedule, honestly, just to enjoy myself. And when I do, you usually find me here. This is what I do for fun. You know what I mean? This is my downtime. Oh, nice. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, the cursor is gone. So that means there must be a near me. Something below me. But do they really far below? Huh. I always like to save my last special Wonder Flask, because it runs out of time eventually. Okay. Imagine they're on this thing. So cool. Have a cool fight. Up here. Where are they? Ooh, hunters coming through. Let's see. Oh. Hey. Start off with that combo. Oh, stuff knocked me almost. Okay, we're taking sips. I thought we were gonna have a little bit of an honor duel. Hey. Whoa! Ooh, you guys got me. Oh, I live for this stuff, man. Cool, good stuff, man. Caught me off guard. And that one special grab attack is pretty cancerous to me. This build is not meant for grab attacks, but I'll make it work. For you, at least I'm done with that guy. Okay. I stand a chance. Maybe. Yes! I try to emote. GG. I count that as a victory. Hi, my first invasion! It was successful to an extent. That blue had me on my on the back, but I feel like I had him there for a minute. My bad, guys. I have to address to certain matters here and there. Everything's all good. I'll try to keep it down a little bit, though. I do not live alone, so I have to be considerate of others, especially at the late hours. I usually find myself here at the late hours, so that's why you see me here. More in the later evening, depending on where you live. If you live in the United States, later hours. I don't know too much about time differences, but yeah. Yeah, but I got my first W. Hell yeah, the adrenaline pumping through my veins. It is kind of a muscle memory kind of thing. Plus, my build is made so brain rot like. There's not a lot of There is some skill. It's just like I have my own approach. A lot of people are not fans of the indoor Asher War as a whole. Okay, people prefer to say, "Oh, if you use indoor, you're cheesing. You're cheesing." I guess call me a cracker if I'm cheesy. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be real with you. It's built into the game. You know what I mean? Indoor is an Asher War just like all the other Asher Wars in the game. Sure has a different style of mechanic, makes you tanky, and that's my approach. I like to be tanky, you know what I mean? Please share a Discord name. If you want to find me on Discord, you can find me on the same name as the Elden Bully. I'll probably pop. More likely than not, I'll pop up. I haven't really been on it that much, but yeah, whatever. Uh, Coming through, say hi. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you want to find me, you can usually find me on my other social medias. Just type up the Elden Bully on whatever social you got, TikTok, Insta, YouTube, Twitch. Here's where I make my live content, my streaming stuff, and I like to keep it concurrent, but I clip it a lot. Like that W that I just got, definitely gonna be on there. See, it's host hunting season, you know what I mean? mm. It was a team of 3 at that point. It was way the odds were not in my favor. I'll say it, I'll put it very lightly. But I did manage to come out on top, which was awesome. So yeah, I'm just really glad that I got that W. Oof. You know what I mean? Oh, and with that being said, I think I turned on these lights, but maybe they ran out of juice. Give me a minute. Ah, there we go. They may need a little bit of more juice as far as in the batteries, but yes, I like to have my light aesthetic going. I could turn off this light, you know what I mean? I have it diffused to a certain extent, but it's still pretty bright. But you gotta have a bright light. Eerie limb. Pack God. So note to self: do not destroy Pack God yet. Oh. Will they fall wall me? Is there a fall wall? I wonder.
Hey!
Hey guys, come on.
Hey!
Let's have a fight. I like the colossal weapon guy.
Hey!
Are you guys splitting up to sandwich me? Okay, come on. I don't mind taking... What? What? Why? That's dishonest. Why? Oh, didn't even want to deal with me. That's so sad. That's not cool, man. What the hell is that, man? Didn't want to play. It is what it is, though. I understand. Sometimes you're just not in the mood for some invasion action. But keep in mind that this is still vanilla Elden Ring. I think there is some way of deactivating invasions when you're doing co-op, but if there isn't, regardless of the fact, when you opt into co-op, you agree to be invaded. You know what I mean? You're welcome on my Discord. Please accept my request. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. Definitely gonna accept you. I accept basically everybody in Discord. Keep it pretty open. But hey, stick around if you're enjoying what's going down. Stick around. I don't know why you would want to bother me on Discord. I'm honestly not on there as much as I won't believe. The cursor's gone. I still hear Upscarab. Could they be nearby? They have to be nearby. What is this? This is interesting. I'm still clicking L3. I swear to God, Night Rain got me messed up in the head. Part of me wants to climb that, but I can't. I know I can't. There's no climbing mechanic in here. It's just you got. Yeah. Just you. Come on. That's your friend. You're next. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, he disconnected. Ooh. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Almost as sweet as this, but not quite. I gotta tell ya, these hosts have been so scared. I gotta be like, it's okay, you know, I'm trying to be friendly about it. You know, I'm trying to wave and say hello. But that last one, I gotta be honest with you. I wasn't expecting to come out so aggressively, especially when they were running past the boss. It almost seemed like he was giving them a tour. Okay, summoning his friend. Boo. Boo. I'm just gonna call him Boo. Can't read that whole name. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna remember it. Oh, there you go.
Hey! Hey!
Hi, guys. Oh. Oh my gosh. What happens if Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, what a shame. Oh, that's so funny. I love Night Rain. I love Night Rain so freaking much. But this is so freaking funny. Oh my God, that was so freaking chaotic. I was expecting the host to be squishy. So as soon as I got my hands on them, you know what I mean? I knew that I had the upper hand, more or less. If that makes any kind of sense, you know what I mean? But more or less, I just wanted to make sure that like I could grab him successfully. That's just too funny though. Oh my God, the way he just dodged, panic rolled into the hole. I mean, part of me kind of subconsciously knew that, hey, you move the elevator up, You leave an open pit of death, and there's a chance that somebody who's not aware of it could fall in. Did I plan it out for it to be the host? Not exactly. I was kind of expecting one of his friends to kind of be more in the back and kind of be like so focused on me that they kind of fall into the hole. That usually ends up being the case. But that tight space, I can still work really good in that type of situation with the build that I got. Hence why I love doing this combo, especially with the indoor, so I don't have to work hard to get myself into a certain kind of space where I feel like I need it. You know, like something like this. I like the Ashen War, don't get me wrong, but it leaves me so vulnerable, and I need a lot of space to make it work. You know what I mean? But hey, everybody has their preference as far as in the builds, and I gotta tell you, all the power to you. This is mine, though. I did get a yoink, I like to call it that, by Chase the Bro. As in, I used him as an inspiration for this build. Okay, let's see. Can I get to them? That is my question. Okay, looks like they're not too far. I'm gonna try to surprise them. I'm not gonna be able to get them quite from where I'm at, but who knows? It looks like the host is having a problem with something PvE related. Oh, you're back though. Ooh, he bit me. I would have killed you too, homie. Nice stuff. Ooh. I think they were having a hard time with this guy. Interesting stuff. I ruined another guy's day. for a word of advice. You see you're getting invaded, and you're already used to having a build that's really tanky, that you're doing a heavy roll. Maybe consider switching to medium. As far as in the weight class, you know, you don't want to be caught in this kind of situation that you just saw our friend in. You know what I mean? Oh, that was. I feel bad for him almost. You know what I mean? That was not meant. It wasn't meant to go down that way, but it did. You know what I mean? And I'm here for it. It takes a special kind of personality to achieve that kind of level of victory. I don't know. Tough to say what is really the workings and the mechanisms of the thing that I call my brain. You know what I mean? I've been up a lot for a long while, and I like to enjoy myself. So usually I have like a little bit of a pre-stream ritual. Um, you know, a little afternoon delight, if you want to call it that. Plus my stream juice, of course. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah. I had some thoughts as far as in, um, hmm. Well, it's been a little while since we've been in base game Elden Ring, and I feel like a lot has happened since the release of Night Rain. I've had my suspicions as far as like the player base, how it changed and everything, and now we're here. You know what I'm saying? We're here now, and I'm observing the culture once more, the community, as some people like to address it as. I'm seeing, um, um, I guess the best way I could probably try to describe what I'm trying to say is through my feelings, right? And the reason, Feelings don't have reasons a lot of times. They're feelings. And um the gang squad that I encountered and then that duo that I saw with the Kevin that was fat rolling. To let's be real, that's what I saw. I like the dragon build, the dragon incantation build. I really like that. But mm, more or less the same. You know what I mean? Um, it's kind of a casual game as it is. I can only imagine myself playing Dark Souls 3 right now. Because of Dark Souls 3 enjoyer. Um, I usually put my stuff on silent, but I have a backup device somewhere, and it's letting me know that one of my homies is streaming currently. So shout out, shout out. I should be putting more people on. I'm trying to get more organized as far as what I'm trying to do as far as in streaming too. But at the moment, it's just like having fun, making content, seeing what I can come up with, and you know, just feeling myself comfortable. You know what I mean? Making my mark in the community. People know about me. Some people talk about me. Not always in the best light. A lot of times it's in the negative, and I welcome the negative energy. That's a joke that I like to kind of work on. I haven't really figured it out. I haven't worked it out all the way. I haven't ironed out the kinks or cut out the fat, as they say. But it kind of goes somewhat like this. When I was a younger kid, I wanted to grow up to be a professional wrestler, but not to be all ripped and in shape and good looking and popular and have all the women and money that I could ask for and fame. It was more so because I liked the idea of being a heel, embracing the negative energy from the crowd, so that they could just humor me and boo me. And I would ask the crowd to boo me, and then it would be like boo, and then I would do my best impression. I like to go with Macho Man, and then talk about kicking Hulk Hogan in the balls. I'm like, I don't care. I bet you guys don't even know how to spell opinion. uh, uh, every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem. Um, um, I kicked Hulk Hogan in the balls once, and I'll do it again. So yeah, I love that joke. It makes me happy. A lot of the times, a lot of the material that I like to write is more so for myself. But yeah, I do kind of cater it a little bit. You know, put on a show, dress it up every once in a while, package it nice, wrapped in saran wrap for people to put on their shelves and claim it's mint condition. Even though somebody had opened it and they resealed it without them knowing. So it's not truly mint. So the value has come down significantly from $500,000 to only $250,000. What a shame. What a crying shame. See, that's just me riffing though. So that's how I like to operate, you know. I mean, I'm doing my thing. Oh, man. We're back to having a little bit of a waiting session as far as in the invasions. I seen some invaders come up with like a way they just switch back and forth between the two. Hey, that works. I wasn't aiming for nearby. I was aiming for around the world, around the world. But I'll take it. I'll take nearby. I know where I'm operating from, but there's a high chance that I'll be fog walled. Hey, yeah, I know. Right at the fog wall.
Hey!
Whoa. You're not gonna make it if you keep doing that, man. I'm gonna make you regret doing that. I will. You know, a little drop of HP count. Don't run at the wall, on the fall wall. Don't fall wall, you know, homie. Really stop doing that. Oh, Kevin. See ya, Kevin. Nice seeing you again. Oh, you got me. That NPC summons. It's hard to take down those NPC summons. They're usually so tanky. They have a large pool of HP. You're better off just ignoring them, pretending they're not there. You know, keep in mind that, you know, they can still take you down if you're not careful, but other than that, good on you. I like the the dedication to the ranged blood incantation, but it didn't work. First of all, it was damaging you highly, and it wasn't doing a lot of damage to me when it did land. It chipped at me a little bit, but I was able to recover pretty easily. I love a Limgrave battle. Is this a fight club? It's potential. Fight club potential. But you know what the rules are about that, right? Rule number one. Don't come at me like that, bro. Naked. No way. GG's, guys. Got me running. Oh, that little gink up really got me. Oh, all blue. I like that colossal weapon you were carrying, man. The tree sentinel was still there. I should have used them as a backup. Oh well. Good on you guys, man. That's all I like to see. Some hustle. You know what I mean? Especially in an open spot like Limgrave. It does feel like a gank area. You know, like one of those Fight Club areas. That's what I thought at first, but no. Talk about Fight Club. I was hoping for a Fight Club, if anything. Oh, excuse me. Ended up getting what? My butt kicked. That's why it ended up happening. Oh, it'd be like that though. It'd be like that. I gotta wait for this invasion, and I still continue clicking no 3. Oh, the embarrassing shame. What? Okay, so I don't think switching back and forth is actually benefiting me. I have a feeling it's not. Oh well. I'll figure out something down the line. Other than that, my build today is pretty on par with what I usually be running. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. Oh no! This happens more than once. It happens a lot. At least I wasn't doing a successful invasion during that little slip up. It'd be like that though. Part of me's like, Night Rain. You want to play Night Rain? Play me, Night Rain says. But no, I'm a true Elder Ring. Elder Ringo. I'm sticking to my guns on this one. Getting stuff done here. In the land between. Oh, I love seeing this. It's a work of art. Seeing the tree burn. Burn everything. Everything must burn. Oh, jeez. I'm just being a silly. I'd be really silly. If I get too silly, they'll lock me up. Oh, jeez. I know. I'm too silly again. And knocking things over is fun. Oh, I'm really just waiting for another successful evasion. Come on, let's go, let's go. Oh, another little interesting thing. Not trying to get into what I usually do on my downtime. Um, what is it? When I was playing Night Rain a few days ago, I was at the Dark Drift boss, and I was running a Raider build, and I used the Holy Stars Ash of War. I forget what it's called. The one where you put down the colossal weapon in the ground, does an explosion, and then a bunch of little golden projectiles hit the enemy, and it was Dark Drift Knight, and he has a high holy resistance, and I, as a raider, had two colossal weapons, and one of them was the colossal weapon rocking that Ash of War. So, I'm kind of already. This is very early in the fight. I think he was still probably less than a quarter of his health down, and I was just trying to get some aggro, a little bit of chip damage, you know what I mean? While he was doing his thing, kind of doing a little bit of a dance, and I'm contributing some level of damage, even if it's very minor. And I know that's not wise as far as an approach for a raider, right? But I was already playing with another raider, and I was getting in there. I was trying to gauge out my approach. Plus, I was getting my butt kicked low key, so I was kind of trying to play it safe. Um, I made that reel clip, right? I uploaded it, whatever have you, and the level of coaching, if you know what I'm saying, I've got for people and their comments. Oh, Dr. Knight has a high holy resistance. Why the heck are you using that on him? You're not even doing it. You're barely tickling him. And you're missing. You get in there. You're a raider. Just get in there and do some jump attacks. He'll do 3 times more damage in just two jump attacks. And I'm like, I understand. I really do. But I'm trying to do my approach is not only to do significant damage, which is still good, but it's kind of to get aggro from a distance while I have some FP to contribute. I don't I don't think I was rocking anything that had an FP cost that was lightning related or that would be convenient during that situation. Like maybe Quick Step or Bloodhound Step or something like that. I like Beast Roar. Beast Roar is really good, even on a Raider, especially on a Raider. Because it gives you a little bit of a mid-ranged option, you know what I mean? I would even consider a Great Bow because it kind of scales at strength, more or less. You know what I mean? But it's hard to say exactly what works the best for a raider if you needed to opt for like a mid-range option. Trying to get some aggro from the Night Lord specifically. Maybe even some of the big tanky bosses like the Bellbrain Hunter. You know what I mean? Especially, but you still have to be aware, because especially like bosses like the Dark Drift Knight and even some mid-level bosses, field bosses like Bellbrain Hunter, and I'm talking Night Rain Bellbrain Hunter, of course. You have to be careful because those shoulder checks and the zoom attacks are very deadly and can come up pretty quickly. Sometimes a little bit unprovoked. I mean, you're still in the midst of battle. They're gonna do their best to kind of get the best of you. But if you're not careful, they will run you down, and you have to be very. That's kind of my approach there in Dark Drift Knight specifically. I could imagine myself kind of when I'm fighting a boss like the Sentient Pest, for example. I do try to get myself around there. Um, uh, Fighting the lobster or the big spider lobster thing. Uh, it, it's a little bit tricky when you are doing melee, which is kind of the point. But it's not it's not undoable. It just takes more of a smarter approach. Oh, there was the Beast Claw hammer, and has a good actual ward. That's kind of good for mid range. Not good for fighting the mob, but it was still good mid range dash ward. Invasion. Get myself up on the quicks. And they're like right next to me. They are. That's great. And then that, oh well. And I'll just work what I got work what I got. Feel like they're right around here. Somewhere. Could be wrong, could be right. Oh, there they are. Hey guys. How's it going? Oh, why are you rolling away? I took out your host. The battle's over. Fear is not your friend. Do not be afraid, my son. Host hunting. Hey, I guess that little wait was worth the wait. You know what I mean? I think I am gonna call it a little bit early. As far as in my invasions, I'm kind of hoping to get more consistent ones, but who knows? That was pretty fun though. When I grow impatient, I grow a little bit aggressive. The best way I could put it, I guess. That's the only way I can explain my previous behavior as an invader. I'm just one of those bad redmen. Because I'm raring to go for a run or two of Night Rain. It's just so much more fast paced. I love my chess games of Elden Ring PvP though. Maybe I should hit the Coliseum to see what's going on. It's just like not for nothing, but I feel like the Coliseums can get a little sweaty. You know what I mean? People can take things really serious there. I mean, you do, regardless in PvP when you're being invaded, people have their tendencies to be kind of a little toxic-y, I guess. I don't know how else to best explain it. But yeah, no. I like the camaraderie that comes from Night Rain. There are those instances. I am learning a lot as far as the culture of RNG and other stuff. Like there's a new style of griefer that I've started to encountering that I find particularly interesting. How do I explain Um, there's the quit out teammate. There's the teammate who goes rogue, a rogue teammate. There's the teammate who doesn't know how to allocate their items properly, or the teammate that takes items that don't belong to their build. Revenant. Us raiders need those colossal weapons. Give me back my giant crusher, you little doll. You can't handle that big hammer. I'm sorry. It's not meant for you. uh, you're meant to use like these special little sparklers, sparklers that do a lot of big damage. And call your friends. But us raiders, we need those colossal weapons. We need to hit hard with the biggest thing that you can find. And usually that involves the giant crusher. Oh, how I long for Axe of Godfrey. I heard that the Axe of Godfrey is and I've seen it drop for other players, I think. I've watched so much Night Rain content and played so much of it, it kind of bleeds together. I want to say that I have seen it in the wild. I've seen more golden cords than I have seen Axe of Godfrey, so that tells you something. Because as a raider, you would think, oh, Axe of Godfrey, that's something that I want to use. No, I didn't find one. I haven't found one yet in any of my runs, and if I do, I'm gonna feature that thing on a spot like that, baby. Hopefully. You know what's funny? The other day I was playing Night Rain. I wasn't playing on stream. I was just playing for fun. And I beat the game already. Twice. But did I stream it? No. In fact, I haven't even streamed saving my remembrance trials with the Raider. Just oh, the parkour, accident. All right, we got another successful invasion. Let's rock and roll. I love touching the bloodstains. They're so funny. Reminds me of me though when you're playing on the edge. Game ruined. Oh, early game, huh? Early game invasion. So far, I have a feeling I'm gonna get pretty hard, but not sure. Hey, this guy's flying.
Hey!
Yeah, I see that guy floating. Yeah, come on. Hello, May. Bye, May. GG's. Honor back. Not bad. I can respect that, man. I really can. Ooh.
Hey!
Hello, John.
Hey!
I'm gonna double up on my buff. Just to show you that I'm being serious here. Whoa. Whoa. Dang. GG's, guy. I got you, John. I got you. I see you. I see you. Oof. Can't wait to come back. Give another round and. Oh man, that guy. I love seeing Red, who can put up a really good fight. That guy beat the crap out of me. There I go, falling to my doom. Nice. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to what you're doing before you start invasion. Stuff like that happens all the time. And here I am still clicking L3 like a dummy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta tell you. Oh, one thing, I don't know how the Twitch or the algorithm feels about me talking about news regarding platforms, but I think it does bear some interest that YouTube is gonna be changing up things apparently. Something about original content and the more fake content. I don't know. I have a feeling that a lot of things slip between the cracks as it is. You know what I mean? It's hard to, like, police that kind of thing. But hey, if that's what they want to do, all the power to them. That's their stuff. You know what I mean? Or should I say that belongs to Google? YouTube is a Google thing. It's a Google product. It's Google adjacent. It's part of the Google family. Something. Hard to say. Okay, Shadowkeep. Are they in the basement already? Drove? Go through the wall? Oh, I can't. Good for me. You guys gonna follow me? You guys gonna be brave? This is not gonna follow me. Curse you, sign. I was trying to play 5D chess today, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go for one more invasion. That was awesome. That was awesome, Joe. A draw, eh? I don't know how you pronounce your name exactly. I'm terrible at pronouncing certain words. But hey, that was a great match, man. I love the rotten dragon breath. Takes me back. My first invasion victory ever was in Stormvale Castle by the stairs going up to fight the first Banished Knight. I think it is the first Banished Knight. And I was around there, the entrance, and I was like by the wall, right? And I had just gotten the base version of the Rot Breath Dragon Incantation, and I was still a very low level. I hadn't even hit the 50s or the 30s yet, I think. And I got that Dragon Rot Breath base Incantation. I was by the wall, invading the fellow, right? And I casted it, and I was able to angle myself in a way that I was still able to spawn the head of the dragon that actually spews the rot breath right by the staircase, kind of leading towards the wall. And I took him down. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You don't forget your first attack. I mean, in Elden Ring, anyways. Myself and my dogs. Oh, take me back. I like Dark Souls 3. But honestly, I was more of a Dark Souls remaster, Dark Souls DS1 PlayStation. Hey, I found the guys. I'm gonna judge by the lack of. Shit, that's me thinking. Interesting approach. I like it. Bye. Can he actually kill me with that? Yes, he can. I gotta do something about having too many freaking root knives or something, because that sign is impeding with my progress. But hey, man, GG, guys. Ooh, I thought that was good. I got a lot more W's today than I had expected. I thought I was gonna have a really hard time. Hey, I spawned into the staircase. Yeah, that was weird. Nice. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm really enjoying myself here. I gotta learn these Japanese symbols. That's it what this blood stain is all about. It's a wizard doing parkour like myself. Oh, another one just like me, playing on the edge, living on the dangerous side. Alright, it looks like we'll have a successful invasion. Oh, something tells me it didn't fall through. Sometimes I imagine that what happens is that the invasion is going in successfully. The host sees it and they quit out. That's the only way I can explain the possible injunction. I gotta brush up my vocabulary. I'm just making things up. I mean, I'm using words that I know exist, but not probably in the right way. Crumbling Baramazula. There's a high chance I'll get fog walled here. Oh my goodness. Will it take me over there? I doubt it. I doubt that it's gonna take me where I wanna go. We'll see. Oh, it did take me where I wanted to go. It was too late. Oh well, it'd be like that. It'd be like that, man. Oh, interesting piece of information that I learned during the last couple of days, weeks, whatever have you. The director for the Elden Ring movie, which is a real thing. I can't believe that I'm saying that. Actually has a lot of hours in the game. Oh man, he was being invaded or fighting some. More likely than not, he was being invaded fighting some guys. So, the side of grace is like right there. Oh, samurai. Oh. What? That's what happens when you leave the boundary. Stuff like that. That's the samurai build. Alright, let's see what this one's all about. Ooh. Full goat. And a fingerprint shield. And he still got destroyed. Somebody must be working some hard hours in invasions. I don't know what this one's all about. Working his way down. He's an incantation. Didn't work out. Woof. It'd be like that sometimes though. Oh, come on, give me one more invasion for the road, baby. Uno más. Whoa, so funny. Oh, we have a lot more spawning at the top. Ah, here we go. this is probably gonna be the one to end it for tonight, guys. But I just want to let you guys know right here, right now. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Be safe. Have a good time. Get some rest. Drink some water. Right off the bat, I thought the host. Like, there's chaos. It must be the host is nearby. But no. It's just the battle of Mount Gilmere. There's some large significance, I would imagine. I wouldn't know about that though. Oh, it's gonna be tricky, isn't it? This is night rain. Run. Like up east. I actually have to use up stamina to make the distance. Hey. Speaking of night rain. Somebody's looking for the bully. To rock these Night Lords. And I don't know if I can say no. All I know is that I will take a break in a moment. And probably get on Night Rain. The rain at night. Where it's raining. But it's nighttime. I'm not really good at writing these jokes. Hey, it's Torrent. Oh, I miss my horse. Jeez. They spawned this house so far from where... I mean, they spawned me so far from where the host is. Am I even right to assume they're probably down here? Maybe they went up. Oof, this is gonna be a long one. Hopefully they didn't go up on the ladder yet. That'll be a little bit of a bummer. You know, honestly, I'd just be happy if I got the invasion. I mean, you can see the host get a battle in, get a little bit of a fight in, you know what I mean? We'll see though. I'm making a lot of effort as far as in getting to where I need to go. Eee, why is it that I feel like I'm going really far? Okay, they're fighting something. I saw the host's health bar spawn for just a flash. So that tells me that I'm getting very close to where they're at. Maybe I can still make it before there's any significant progress on their end. Come on, baby. Get me to where I'm gonna go. I want to put these foolish ambitions to rest. Oh, yes. Gonna achieve a trophy for the most distance in a single invasion. I really do wonder what's the farthest you can go. That's the longest you can go. My god. Why spawn me halfway across the damn map? It's insane. What is this? Did I just drop down or somewhere I wasn't supposed to go? Or I'm afraid of using one of the red fingers because I think it'll take me away from where I'm trying to go. Oh, well, there's the host. He does in fact exist. He is an entity in this world. And there is a possibility of making it to him. The only thing thing that it requires on my behalf is effort. Effort, and maybe a sprinkle of luck. We'll see. We will see. For being the last invasion of the day. Whoa, that making me work for it, for sure. Hey, look, it's a merchant. He's a ghostly merchant, like the ones that have in Night Rain. I wonder if they'll ever make a hardcore mode for Night Rain. Make the merchants real merchants, so if you hurt them, they disappear or they attack you. And you get attacked by all of them and they're particularly strong. But if you fight them, it'll be like a bear hunter. They'll drop something cool. I'm just making concepts up in my head. Oh, baby. Some prime realistic. See if I can introduce myself.
Hey!
Coming for you, boy. Where you going, buddy? Come back. Don't leave the party. Leave the party and you're invited. Oh, didn't reach. GG, guys. You got me, homie. GG, guys. I got that as a W. I love the bridge battles. Warms my heart. He had some gumption. I like the Moonville attempt, but kind of 4D chest him there. But one last time, let me say thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you again very, very soon.
Hey!
And you guys have a good one. Good night.